Well, thank you, Edward, for helping with my project. Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Well, how much time do we have?
Oh, well, I mean, the longest one's been 3.5
no.
hours. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, wow.
But that was online and
Oh yeah,
like,
streaming. Yeah. Well, I live around the area. I'm just literally about to get some food. Just walking, seeing what happened today. I wasn't expecting this, so that's one good thing.
Oh, good. I'm glad you think so. I get nervous going up to people. I mean, well, anyway. But
Well, I mean, you always gotta jump the gun sometimes. They say screw it and then do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So did you know that NASA is planning to send people to the moon in 2024?
No, but like I've been hearing oh yeah, they want to send people to Mars and this, by 2030 or whatever, and then there's this other new research field where they found that we could actually travel faster than the speed of light.
Really?
Yeah, from they say they found some equation that they were looking around for equations, Albert Einstein's equations, theories about that. And then they find out this guy actually found an equation that we could actually not follow the equation that Einstein left for us, but find a new one. And they found out that maybe it's a theory that we could travel faster than the speed of light now.
Wow. And so that brings me to my next question is, do you think humanity will always be Earth-centered? Or do you think at some point humanity branches out into the rest of the galaxy and Earth is just like an island that like Hawaii? You're like, oh yeah, it's nice to visit, but if you really want to see.
Oh yeah, probably in the future. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah, I hope so too, because I hope that we find somewhere that we can inhabit everybody, so there's no problems down there, no war, no nothing like that. We don't have to fight for water, we don't have to fight for resources, we don't have to do any of that. So somewhere big. Yeah, I hope that in the future this could be like a sanctuary. Earth is a sanctuary for the animals that us humans killed for millions of years. So yeah, I would want that to happen. But there's the thing where if you want it, doesn't mean it will happen. Sometimes the separation can be also very bloody. We already seen that happen before through history. So I hope we don't repeat that same process throughout time, that we learn from it, so we can do it peacefully in a better way going on through the future.
I know. I mean, you're on one hand, you have people who are hungry or don't have water and what have you, and you can see wars because of that. But on the other hand, you see a whole bunch of well-fed people watching a boxing match going, yeah. Or a football game or some other type of.
We get that luxury to enjoy it with our friends and family, while others,
Yeah. It seems like we have enough stuff that everybody can be fed, everybody can have water, everybody can have a nice, peaceful life. Do you think? What do you think keeps it from happening?
I don't think, like you said, we do have enough, but it's more like we're not consuming because we need it. We're consuming because we want to, because we enjoy it. We're swallowing everything like a black hole. We're not doing it because, we're done. We only have one plate. That's for an example, right? But we're eating or consuming everything because we want to. We don't see it. We see it as a luxury. We don't see it as a need. Not anymore.
So is humanity a cancer?
I would say in a way, yes.
In a way?
I mean, in a way, yeah. Because we're multiplying, we're growing, and they're saying that, we're not going to have enough room. But actually, I think we do. We just need to learn how to use it better and treat it better. We're just using it up and not trying to refurbish it or trying to replenish it like some other people do. Now we're starting to do that, but we haven't done that throughout the time,
Yeah, it's amazing looking on the side of the road how much trash just gets thrown out.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at how much trash we throw out, on the side of our car.
Yeah, that's just the road, not the water, That's the stuff we don't see underneath water too,
At some point we'll have this huge plastic island in the Pacific.
Yeah, we already do, yeah.
It'd be like the next continent.
Yeah. I mean, in China or I think in Saudi Arabia, they're making makeshift islands, man-made islands out of trash and debris, out of the landfills. Basically, they're pulling that stuff there into the water so they can actually make an actual island, so they can have more room to expand, their hotels or whatever they need to do. So, I don't doubt that we can find a way to reuse stuff. We just have to do it,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got to want to. That's the first step.
Yeah. I hope we don't get to the point that we need to survive, just to survive. But right now we're looking into it and we're noticing it now before it's too late,
Yeah. If it was safe and affordable, would you go to space?
Yeah, I would. Totally.
Like to orbit or to the moon, or do you see yourself as one of those
I
first
wanted to
settlers
explore.
on Mars?
Yeah, explore.
Oh, you
know?
go live on Mars?
Yeah, like I have this roadmap for myself for my life, and
Okay.
I've been setting it up, and I really want to, when I get older, like invest into these technologies like spacecraft and all this stuff, so I can actually be one of the first people to like colonize a planet or something, find a planet. That would be really awesome because we were born too late to explore Earth, and then right now we're a little bit too early to explore space, because everything was already discovered when we were born, and now we have the final frontier up there, So I really hope that I hope that I am one of the first people, but who knows,
Have you been following what SpaceX has been doing in Brownsville?
In
So,
Brownsville here in Texas,
Uh-huh.
yeah, like also Jeff Bezos is here in Texas too. He's eating up all like land as much as he
Oh
can.
yeah, out there in West
Yeah,
Texas.
but he doesn't like announce that he's gonna launch a rocket or anything. He just has his price like YouTube channel there. You can find it, and if you want to see it, you can subscribe. If you don't have to. But
And
yeah,
he's going to space next month.
really,
Yeah, I think July. I want to say like 23rd or 28th. I forget. But he's going on the first flight of his New Shepard rocket, a suborbital rocket. Just goes 100 miles up and back down.
I
It's like a
haven't heard
15-minute thing. But he and his brother are going, and they auctioned off the first ticket for somebody to ride on this 15-minute ride to
Oh
this
my
suborbital
goodness.
flight. Do you know how much it went for in auction?
I would say like $1 million.
Would you
or
believe
more.
28 million? Somebody paid 28
I
million.
don't doubt it. I don't doubt it because people will have that amount of cash and will eat it. Like, hey, screw it. I have that money. Like, I would say 10 million would be my max. For me. But I don't know. I don't have that much money.
I know. Yeah.
Like, if I had $1 billion, it's like,
Yeah, if you had
pocket
$1 billion.
change, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate your time, Edward.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Anything you want to add that maybe we didn't talk about?
I don't know. I mean, we covered basically everything. There's nothing that I want to add to your thing. It's about you and you're talking to me. So yeah, it's I don't have anything to add. I appreciate you spending your time and like having the courage to step up and ask me. So thank you.
And I appreciate your generosity.
No problem.
A lot of people, their first thing is, okay, he's trying to sell something to me, scam me, or I just don't have the time.
Well, I don't know you personally, so I can't assume anything. I'd rather not assume something bad about a person that I just met. You walk up to me, you might need help, you might need something. You're like, at first I thought you wanted me to take a picture.
I know, thank you so
So
much.
like I didn't know, so I was like, I just always try to assume the best out of people, but I always try to read their face and their body and how they stand and how they talk and what they're trying to do, how they're looking. I always try to read their bodies before I can actually tell what they're looking at and always be prepared.
Anything I should do differently that people would be more comfortable like engaging?
Well, no, you seem like a very cheery person, so that's why I kind of thought, he might need help or something like that. So I never thought anything bad. You seem like always stand-up guy. You have a big smile, so like, yeah, it's comfortable. It might not be expected, but yeah, it's comfortable. Once I get to talk to you, it's comfortable. It settles down. Now we can have a normal chat. Like we're friends, something like that.
That's awesome. Well, thank you again. I really
Sure.
appreciate it.
No problem.